One of the cool things about walking out to the barn every day is that I have to walk by the apple trees. And at this time of year, there's usually little snacks like that that'll fall into the ground. And I just pick it up and throw it into the pig and turkey pen and give them a little snack. Because these apples aren't any good. They got that stuff on them that makes them yucky. Someone throw it out there. And usually the pigs will get it, but if the turkeys are quick, they can get it and take off. Let's see who wins this one. Come on up. The pig got it. That's okay. So, that's one of my little highlights every morning and every night walking out to the barn. I went to Florida for a week, and I'll tell you what, when you are away from a place, especially in middle to late summer, you can see firsthand when you get back just how fast things grow. And I'm talking specifically right now plants. The chicken coop was bare in the spring. I mean, there was not a plant in it, nothing. And because they free range out in the pasture, they're not in the coop a lot. But I was gone just a week, and this is what is now. It is hugely overgrown. You can't see anything in it. I'm gonna have to go in there and trim it out. I don't know if I'm gonna do that today, because that's an undertaking, man. But it just amazes me how fast things grow. All right, turkey lurkeys. Goodness. Yep. See, there he ran them off, and there's a little bit of pellets on the ground, and that's what he's after. So the pigs get their way, the turkeys move over, but they've eaten like 95% of everything, so I'm okay with that. Animals all living in harmony, I guess. Now, you see Lavendar here. The tips of her ears look fine. There's flies that try to get on her, but her ears look good. Clover, on the other hand, the tips of her ears are bleeding and look horrible. And I try to spray them whenever she's eating to keep the flies off, but man, are they a nuisance. You can see them right on the ends of her ears here. I don't know if I can zoom in or not, or if you can see them. See a bloody spot? I hate it. I hate that. But I do spray her, but the spray scares her and always makes her a little bit leery when I'm close, so I hate doing it, but I have to do it. It just is miserable looking. All right, I'm gonna feed them right now. When you live out in the country, one of the things you do is you just lift up items to see what's underneath it, because all kind of critters live underneath stuff, like this guy. It's easy to lift up, and a lot of things live under there. So let's see what's going on under there right now. Oh, nothing. All right, you gotta check. Experiments in universities have actually been carried out to find out how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop, both with machine and human lickers, because that's important scientific knowledge. The results ranged from 252 to 411 licks. Thought you might like to know that. Here is more evidence of fresh goat killing machines. This tree right here, that's fresh right there, and as soon as I do more damage to it, it will probably die. That's okay. I got a lot more in this area, like this one for shade, that's protected. But I just hate seeing things being killed like that. But if you have goats, that's going to happen. It's a part of farm life. So you gotta live with it. Remember when I told you that chickens can do a lot of the work for you when it comes to compost and stuff and spreading stuff around? Where I put the goats' waste, and when I muck their stall and put all the straw in one spot, it's right here, I'm standing on it. But it was piles of straw, real high, coarse straw with goat poop and urine in it. But the chickens, I will put scratch on that pile and they will do their duty, and they have turned it into this super fine, you know, just awesome compost. And you know, this was just a huge straw pile. Now it's just little pieces of fiber and organic material. It is awesome. So I'm gonna go get them some scratch and let them have some more fun out here. Oh yeah, work a little smarter, not harder, you know what I mean? I have serious doubts that you can see this, but there's a web. It comes right to here, then it goes into two, but it goes all the way up to this tree. It always amazed me how a spider can traverse that long distance and create a web. I must be using the wind or something. They can't jump that far, but still, isn't that an awesome feat of engineering? Again, when you have free range fowl, you never know where you're gonna find some eggs, and there's some laying right there. Don't know why they chose that place to put them, but I'll feed them to the pigs. I'm sure there's another one right back there. I'm sure there's piles of them somewhere. Crazy birds. Okay, because the turkeys were new this year, everything about taking care of them was a bit experimental. So I started them off in a coop of their own, a little area of their own. They got bigger, so I moved them out here. Now, I didn't really have to bring the pig loo out here. I thought I did, but they don't really need or want cover like that. They loved roosting on that stump at night, and any kind of weather, they just weathered it. They didn't even use that pig loo. So I closed it off for them, and it has an opening that the goats can use and the pigs can use. I'm going to put the pigs in here in about 2 weeks. Not just this area, but it'll open up to their big area. So the two adult females and the piglets will all be together in that one big area. They like to eat grass, low stuff. There's high stuff growing in there. So I think for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to open it up to the goats. Let them go out there and eat the high stuff, and then the pigs will come in after that and eat the low stuff. So let's see how that goes. So Meadow came over here and immediately started eating the leaves that were hanging low. And she couldn't stand it. Got up on the fence and said, "What's going on?" So when they find the opening, they're gonna come in here and go to town. Come on, Jojo. Come on. Well, he'll get up in a minute and go about his business. There you go. Well, I told you, they would love it. They're out there just chowing down on leaves and weeds. Exactly what I wanted. So they'll eat the high stuff, leave the low stuff for the pigs. And this might work out pretty good. Yeah. See, the reason I put them out there, I told you they would eat the high stuff. Well, they're browsers, not grazers. Grazers will eat the grass and real low-lying stuff. Browsers like the high stuff. And here's evidence of it right here. The goat will chew down to about 6 inches to a foot off the ground and just leave the rest. And you'll have evidence of that everywhere. Let's see here. There's some more right here, this big one here. They just ate all around down to this height and just left it. And they'll do that to all the weeds out here, see that? So that's why they need a lot of high stuff, which is out here. They're gonna have a great time. This was crystal clear water 5 minutes ago. I think Clover got involved with it, took a couple drinks, and it is now muddy. So we're gonna leave it that way for a minute. Wanted to show you that I do keep the goats supplied with like free range minerals, these guys. So, you know, they're not getting specific vitamins and minerals out of the plants and soil. I just give it to them here, and they just dive in whenever they want or whenever they feel they need. Oh my goodness, it's hot out today. It's actually humid out, that's what it is. Oh man. Okay. Well, they found Mama. That's funny. Those two pigs that came up to find their mama, they walked right up to me and let me rub their bellies, and they're both rolled over. The one's still laying there. But coonies are known for that. If you rub their bellies and they're friendly pigs, they'll just roll right over for you almost immediately. It's so cute. I love those guys. Hey, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to continue being a part of all the adventures and stories that happen on Rubber Soul Farm. I hope we can spend more time together on the farm. But until then, enjoy your animals and take care of yourselves.